That's it. Carlos! All right, y'all, we're in Big Mike basement, and we are doing the swap.
Yes, sir.
To a 560 from 650. For some reason, the 650 just don't do it. I mean, obviously, these cans are different in size, but in theory, the KV is supposed to give me that top end, but it just doesn't do it.
Does not
so
do it.
We going the green machine formula, y'all. We going with the 560, and we going back to it. But the trick is, I had it in there before, but the motor mount didn't rig up so nice. So I'm here in Big Mike Workshop because I know he has plenty of toys, plenty of parts, plenty of things that I might need to make the setup fit the right way.
So what we might have to do, so this is why they put all these holes. Some of the holes are just because they're different sizes. Some of the holes, if you unscrew these and you turn them, it's gonna raise this from bringing it down here to up here and bring the motor out of the way.
Yep.
So now it's just a matter of, we just got to figure out
Find
which ones we're going to get, which ones we're going to do.
Yep.
And it's also a matter of where we want the wires in the top.
Yeah.
On the side, we want them turned a little bit so they don't get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is we're going to try.
I tried every combo.
We'll try this combo.
What you have to do
right
is find less, the whoever has less lip at the bottom.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try this combo real quick. Just to see how much we're off. So that's that one there.
And we try to work with the stock Losi motor mount. And it is not easy.
No.
But y'all see green machine up on the wall, got the Creighton. You know, all his different toys up here. 5T. Twin Losis over here. You're a Losi boy. True Losi boys. Hyperflow fans. You see that right there? I set up on that Max 4. Looking beautiful. Looking nice. Looking nice. But yeah, we're gonna get it right. Figure this out. Yeah.
So.
And we'll be right back with y'all when we figure it out.
The one right there.
So what we're gonna do now, y'all, is we're gonna put the mount back in and try to line everything up, make sure it fits nice and snug before we go any further.
Oh, damn.
You know? And if we
bent to shit.
Yeah.
How bent that mount is.
Yeah, that's because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like twisted.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yep.
Wow.
It's a heavy motor. It on a tumble.
Yeah.
You do that, yeah.
That's probably exactly what it was.
Because I don't have no brakes on the back.
Yep.
You need that back brace to run that 560. You're gonna have a twisted motor mount. That's why I'm trying to speed run with it, not take no tumbles.
No tumbles.
Yeah, until I order something. For sure. For sure. We got the air park bricks up here. These are the older versions. And these are the new ones. The older ones and the new ones.
You charge them both.
Nope, I'm charging both up. My power plant going, power supply. Real nice. So, yep. Let's see what happens. And I knew when I took one tumble with this thing, and then never was the same after that. Because I had it there before running.
But it was a tumble.
Yeah. Took a bad one. That shit, I said, I know it. I know it's just twisted. I know it's twisted.
Now we gotta find some. We gotta find some.
It's washers. I was like something like
Well,
this.
first we need what's the 4?
We just had it.
The 3. Now we gotta find you some screws first because the screws fell at the bottom here.
Yeah.
We only have one screw in there.
That will help.
We need some screws.
That will help. So y'all see, we got the 44, 2 Vitavon on there. Not in real good shape, but it still works.
It came back to life.
Yeah.
It was really
Chewed up.
hacked up.
But you see what a file can do.
Yep.
For sure. Man, I went back and looked at the spot where he took that that jump is in. Like,
oh yeah,
you're 2 feet in. I was like, man.
I'm just glad that
the
wheel didn't break.
It didn't break, yeah.
That's what always happens. That damn wheel breaks.
But like I said, you got some good ones on there now, so.
Yep, we got
pretty
the
good
ones on there.
Yep. All right.
So now we're gonna fit this after. So we are just off by
a millimeter.
yeah, we're just off by a little bit.
Yep.
Just off by a little bit. So now. So
That's why I had
yep.
2 washers under here.
Yep.
But then,
I mean, we can washer it.
yeah.
You have to washer the whole thing though.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm up here and back here and just raise it, and then your drive shafts will just be
a little bit, yeah.
pitched like a normal vehicle would.
Yeah.
But we're just off a little bit.
By a hair.
I'm almost tempted to
Blast that,
take
right?
the plate out.
Right.
Leave this part of the plate, take the back part of the plate out. That'll give us that millimeter that we need.
That we need. All right, we're gonna try that, and we'll be right back. What you call modification?
Modification.
We're gonna cut that plate and see if we get that big old 560 to lay perfectly in there, which I'm pretty sure it is, because all we need is about 2 millimeters. And Mike got all the good tools, so we're gonna make it happen.
It's gonna happen. We're just gonna cut it across. This is where the motor mount goes. We're just
Yep.
gonna cut it straight across here.
Yep. We'll be right back. All right, we back. And Mike gonna talk about what he just did to get this 560 to fit in there for lush.
So all we needed was, we just need a little more. So this is the piece that was here. Sits there, it's just a brace, you know, for bashing or whatever. But we left the front piece on, it's still here. Cut this off because all we needed was 2 millimeters to get this big can to fit perfectly in there, like that. And we got now we got that plate that's not in the way there.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pull this back out. We've got a strip screw here. We got a strip hole. We're gonna pull this out. And we're gonna show you guys how we retap the hole.
All right.
And then we'll show you how we rebend the mount here.
All right. We'll be right back. All right.
So we got this one here. This hole on the end. The threads are okay, but then they strip out. You can't get all the way through. It's not holding. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna chase them. We're gonna retap them with M4 and just kind of run these through. Run it through, run it back out, and see if we can grab the threads. But this basically just cuts new threads for you. And if you can't cut the threads because they're too far gone, we just go to a different, we drill it out bigger to an M5 and then just put an M5 screw in it. But this should be enough because it wasn't awful, it just wasn't tightening down.
Yeah. Try it.
Might be okay. If not, we'll take it back out and we'll put an M5 in it.
Yep. All right, let's try to install it and we'll get it right back. All right, y'all. Last vid, the 560 is in nice and snug. I had a little bend on my motor mount. We tweaked it back a little bit. Just gonna order a new Vidavon one, but we just gonna run this one for now. But you know, this is how we do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have something, you don't have the part. You know, you don't want to buy it or you can't buy it. You know, let's get a little creative and make it work out and make do. All right. So, what else we got going on with this thing?
So right now we're mounted, we're good, we're in. We're gonna put the pinion on, adjust the mesh, put our Loctite in, put the plate on.
Yep.
And
he'll be ready to go.
Yeah, should be ready to go.
Yep.
shortly.
And we'll have it out tomorrow morning to get an official
sir.
run on it. All right. So man, this is a nice little bench vid for y'all. You know, just to see how we do, how we you know, we make do. We don't got it. If we got it, you know what I'm saying, we make do with it. But right now, I didn't have the right motor mount. I knew Big Mike had the tools. He had the saw, the drill to do all the cutting and stuff that I needed. Hey man, that's what friends are for. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you share this RC content. Built by Rob and Big Mike.
We out. See you in the morning.
Yes, sir.